We've reached the semifinal stage. One last hurdle to clear before the national championship game. We'll find out here today which side has the toughness and the depth to keep driving toward that ultimate goal, the chance to raise that gold trophy over their heads. As we'll see the number 6 seed in this playoff, the Virginia Tech Hokies, taking on the number 7 seed in the playoff, the Michigan Wolverines. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined by Kirk Herbstreit. It's been a tremendous college football playoff so far, and it's down to this, the semifinals. Which team will head on to the national championship game? Kickoff team out there. We are about to get cranked up for the semifinal collision. And he takes this from inside the 5. He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. And he finally steps out, but not before an excellent return to set up the offense. First down here for this offense. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. And he's tackled for a loss after the catch. The defense all over that one.
This is a great job of being prepared by this defense. Almost anticipating this play. They're in position to bring him down for a loss.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. And he's got it. Touchdown, Wolverines. And they'll set up with a PAT. And the PAT makes it 7-0. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. They'll return it from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. Operating from the pistol. They'll test the right side here. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Well, there's that excellent linebacker with a clear path just running downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time, the defensive line ate up all the linemen, freed up the linebacker to get into the backfield, and the result is a tackle for a loss for the backer.
They lose yards on first down, so second and long from the 16. From the shotgun, handoff inside. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. Well, they don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
So a tricky situation here. 3rd and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. He's a wide-open receiver, complete. Breaks free down the left side. End zone ahead. Touchdown, Virginia Tech. Made the defense look slow that time.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Extra point splits the uprights. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. Returner decides to field it. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. Michigan offense comes back out on the field. They scored a touchdown in their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments and prevent that this time. Here comes a handoff. A gain moves the ball out in the middle of the 25. And the Wolverines come up the line to crank the tempo up here. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. They're going to run the option. Nowhere to run up the middle. Offense are going to keep the drive alive. It's third down. That's a design quarterback keeper. Tackle, but first down.
These quarterbacks today in the college game are so athletic. They can beat you with their arm, obviously. But just when you think you have them figured out, they tuck the ball and go. I'd expect this defense to put in a spy to keep this quarterback from running.
The Wolverines with 1st and 10 here. It's a toss play to the right. Only a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9.
Well, the defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Quarterback operating an empty set. Linebackers moving around trying to confuse the offense. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Quick throw caught on the left side. And he picks up the first down before they get him to the ground.
Boy, Chris, you watch a completion like that, and with the efficiency, it makes you kind of think back to all the quarterbacks and receivers that they've had who made it look this easy. Of course, you start with Tom Brady, but think of the year Brian Greasy had, 1997, that national championship year. Chad Henne going back to Elvis Grbac and all the great receivers. So this is within their history, and it's good that they're leaning on it.
The Wolverines pick up enough yardage to get a fresh set of downs. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. From the shotgun now. Here's an inside give. He's found some room at the 45. Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. Takes it all the way to the house. Touchdown, Michigan.
Chris, all week I wondered if this back might get loose and come up with a big play like this. The defense had their back turned, couldn't really see where he was. By the time they realized it, he just had too much speed, and he's able to take it to the end zone.
Here comes the point after attempt. The PAT is good. They go up a touchdown, 14-7. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. He'll return it from inside the 10-yard line. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. Tech offense is back out on the field. Remember, last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here, or will the defense come up with a stop? Looking out throwing here to start the drive. Oh, they've got him for a sack. A big play made by the junior.
Well, how about the push up front by the big fellas here? And when you can get pressure like this, that's what separates good defenses from great defenses. When you think back to the Michigan teams, when they've been exceptional, they've had defensive line play just like that.
The offense will try to recover now. It's 2nd and 12. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. And they'll tackle him about the 23-yard line.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here. He's a good back. I love to see that offensive line win the battle of the line of scrimmage.
Okay, it's 3rd down after that run. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the football there on 3rd down.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here. 3rd and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes. Is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this 4th and short.
Check this out. The offense still on the field going for it inside their own 30. Fourth down, looking to throw for it. It's complete. That's enough for a 1st down. Tackled right at the 30, good enough to move the sticks. And the Hokies hustle to the line to run the hurry up. And looking to throw now on 1st down. He's moving out of the pocket now. Breaks loose at the 40. Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. Out of bounds, but not before a huge gain. Offense gets a fresh set of downs.
It's one thing to design a play for a quarterback to run the football, to pick up big yards like this, but Chris, this guy drops back to throw. Everybody's got their back turned. He pulls it down, and no one's there to pick him up.
The Hokies will have 1st and 10 here. Timeout called by the defense. They'll go to the sideline and try to adjust. That's their 1st timeout. Fresh set of downs for the offense. 1st down. On the ground, it's Mason. And they stop him at the 4 after an excellent run. The Hokies will line up here on 1st down and goal. They'll try to run it in on 1st and goal. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Hokies. This college football playoff game is all tied up, and Kirk, it's beginning to feel a little bit like a shootout.
Yeah, it is. It's a battle of the offenses. Both these teams right now executing flawlessly, and they're doing so with such high stakes, answering one score with another. Neither team is backing up 1 inch.
Automatic in the PAT. kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. Returner looking to make a play here. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. Looking to throw it on first down. He's running out of time here. That's incomplete, even on a first down pass attempt. He felt heavy pressure.
Well, the offensive coordinator with the right call, trying to take a shot there, but just poor execution. They couldn't come up with a big play. Let's see if the coach tries it again later, or maybe in the second half.
This should be the last play of the quarter. Quarterback making some changes at the line. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. He stopped just short of that first down marker, inches away from it. We begin the quarter with a crucial play. Offense setting up for this third down. And you'll pick up the first down, stop at the 27.
Yeah, I love how the back didn't really dance around trying to make a big play. He knew it was third down in inches, lower the shoulder, get the first down.
First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? And the wideout goes in motion. The defense with more pre-snap movement. On first and 10, looking to throw. Looks to the left, pass caught. And they finally make the stop, but a huge gain. Moves the ball into enemy territory, down at the 49. And the Wolverines looking to run some tempo here. And looks like the quarterback's going to run it. The gain is 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You've got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Runner takes the toss, runs to his left. They tackle him. Looks like it's going to be just short of the marker, inches away.
Chris, I just love to see this offensive line in this running game able to establish themselves. This back is already over 50 yards. We're in the first half, so really good job of establishing the run game. Opens up the play action, opens up one-on-one opportunities. Just keep winning the battle up front.
Solid gain on the running play. Third down now. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. Tackled inside the 40, and it's good enough for a first down. The Wolverines come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. First down, looking to throw the football. It's a short completion to the big tight end. Makes the ground, but doesn't get much. He's going to be ruled down short of the marker.
Boy, that's pretty good coverage here by this defense. Not much of a window to throw this ball into, but the quarterback's accuracy and the size of the tight end picks up a nice gain.
It's second down after that completion. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Snags a quick throw.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. They'll try the option play here. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
Brings up second down.
And the long drive continues. The offense pushing the ball down the field. Looking to pass here on second down. Here's a shot toward the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Wolverines. So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. He knocked through the extra point. The lead is 7, 21-14. Getting set to kick the ball off now. Return starts from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team.
And the Virginia Tech offense will take over first and 10.
Offense is back out on the field. The last possession was just old school power football. Let's see if they can keep that going here. You give it to the big fullback here. They stop him after a 6-yard gain. So second and 4. The Hokies come up to the line and they're furious. There's some pre-snap movement back in motion. And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly. As the 2-minute warning here before halftime as the offense tries to cut into this lead. Solid gain on the running play. Third down now. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Looking to scramble. Contact as he let the ball go. The pass is off target. He got hit as he threw as the third down pressure works.
How about the defense's effort here? You're dealing with one of the more athletic quarterbacks in the country. Anytime he scrambles, you better have 3 or 4 guys pursuing the football. They do a good job of affecting his rhythm by pressuring him to the whistle.
4th down and 2 in their own territory. Coach shows no hesitation. The offense is on the field. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. He's got it, and that is enough for a first down.
Just great execution here on this fourth down to keep this drive alive. What I love is the accuracy from the quarterback and a good job by the receiver knowing where that route needed to be able to catch the ball and pick up the first down.
The Hokies line up on 1st and 10 now. Direct snap to the back. He picks up 9, so just short of the first down, 2nd and 1. No huddle now for the offense. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. There's the tackle, but first down yardage.
Just a great play by the running back here, finding his lanes and then exploding through the gap when it opened up.
Oh, it's snapped to the back. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter. Well, they run the ISO play with the interior O-line just overwhelmed that time.
Yeah, give the defensive line all the credit in the world because they just manhandled this offensive line. They won the line of scrimmage. It's a very simple play. You should be able to, at the very least, get some positive yards here, but not when you lose the battle up front.
It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now third down coming up.
Man, he got crushed there, didn't he, Chris? And we know this guy is their superstar. He's their leader. But based on that last play, this offensive line's got to do a better job of recognizing that they got to take care of him.
8th play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Trying to create outside the pocket now. He'll try a pass here. And it's intercepted. Beautiful timing there. Finds room at the 30. Going the other way, can they catch him? Gonna take it all the way in. Pick 6. Touchdown, Michigan. And the interception taken to the house. A pick 6. Potential game-changing play there.
Man, nothing gets a defense, and especially a defensive coordinator, more fired up than a pick 6. Let's not forget, give credit to some of those other defenders for making some key blocks to spring that touchdown loose.
Now the try for 2. Offense stops the clock with their second timeout to talk strategy.
Timeout, Michigan.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. So the offense getting some momentum before halftime with the touchdown. Now they kick off in hopes the defense can get a quick stop. And the returner elects to fair catch it, no return. And the Virginia Tech offense is back out on the field. Time is running out before halftime to cut into this now 2-possession lead. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39. The Hokies come to the line in the hurry up. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. He's moving out of the pocket. Going to try to use his legs here. Breaks loose at the 45. Quarterback gets down to avoid the tackle. The offense is clicking, and the defense just searching for answers now. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. And he just throws the ball away there. Nobody open. Excellent coverage. Here's the second down play. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout. It's caught downfield.
Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
It's a quick grab. Showcasing the shiftiness on that play, defense finally brings him down. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. They look to throw it here on second down. Receiver makes the catch. So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays before halftime. Time running down, just 1 play left here in the half. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Trying to get the throw off. And he just throws that one away. Took a big shot, but avoids the sack.
Boy, this one's on the offensive line, Chris. They've got to do a better job of protecting the franchise quarterback. This guy's as good as there is in the country. And they're letting this pressure get to their quarterback. Either get the ball out faster, or the offensive line's got to do a better job of taking care of their guy.
And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Wolverines will kick this away to begin the second half. And here's the fair catch by the return man. Offense is back out on the field. Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. Just a small gain. Looking at 2nd and 9.
Chris, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with the defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And now the handoff. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Well, the back just had nowhere to go. How about the defensive line? They eat up all the blocks up front, freeing those linebackers up to be able to make the play. Just a bad play all around for this offense.
Third down. The offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the third quarter. Here's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. On third down, he drops to throw. Caught way downfield for a huge gain. They could not stop him. He's in. Touchdown, Virginia Tech.
Boy, we see more and more of this in college football. You get the right guy in that slot that can win the one-on-one matchups. You take some chances. Here they got the matchup that they wanted and hit it for the touchdown.
So down by 5, they'll go for 2, trying to cut this to a field goal margin. Here's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Caught quickly. And the two-point try is successful, making this just a three-point lead. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. And here's the return from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. And the Wolverines offense is back on the field. The last possession was a passing game clinic. They moved it right down for a touchdown. Can they keep it going? Receiver in motion now. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. The gain is 3 yards. Brings up a 2nd down and 7.
Boy, I'm a big fan of that jet sweep motion like that. It really forces a defense to stretch them out horizontally. It can create some vertical seams for this offense. They got some positive yards. Didn't quite get the first down, but I'll tell you what they've done. Planted a seed on this defense, and they better defend this style of playing moving forward.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Takes the toss and heads left. He's wrapped up nicely there by the freshman.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
3rd down coming up after that running play. The defense with pre-snap movement of its own. As a design quarterback keeper. Picks up the 1st down and still going. That's a big hit at the end, but they earn a fresh set of downs.
Well, let's give credit to the offensive line there. They were able to pave the way for that 1st down.
And the Wolverines getting set on 1st and 10. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. First down, looking to throw the ball. Under pressure, just lets it go. Able to throw it away. He felt the heavy pressure, took a hit, but got rid of the football. Second down after that previous play. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. And the broken tackle there produces a solid gain. The Wolverines hustle to the line to run the hurry up. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Now the offense will spend a timeout here, wanting to come up with a perfect call on this important play coming up. It's third down for the offense. Try and muscle for the first down. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
Boy, Chris, you cannot overstate how big of a conversion this was to be able to pick this up on the ground. Yeah, the offense still has the lead, but you can just feel the defense having all the momentum with the points they've been able to compile. And that run right there picks up a first down and can kind of settle things down a bit.
They'll change the pre-snap look now. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. Fighting him off. Did well to avoid a loss there, but it's no gain on the play.
The offense has had really good rhythm in this drive, running the ball, throwing the football. It seems like every play has been positive yards until that stop right there by the defense.
Now it's second down here. Different pre-snap look from the linebackers now. The pre-snap motion from the offense. A pop pass on the jet sweep. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain.
The defense has got to do a much better job here of adjusting to the pre-snap motion. They just kind of stayed in place, and it gave the receiver plenty of room there to make a nice play.
The Wolverines looking to finish the drive here. It's first and goal. First and goal, handoff. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Well, setting the edge, a lot of times you'll rely on that offensive tackle to do the job at the line of scrimmage. Sometimes it's a tight end or maybe the H-back. But someone has got to set the edge of the line of scrimmage to give them a spot to go. If you're not able to do that, you're not able to turn the corner and make a big play.
So off the loss, it's second and goal from the 7. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. He's moving out of the pocket. And he throws the ball out of bounds there. Smart not to take a sack on that play. Brings up third down. Offense moving backwards here, a long way from the goal line now. He's got it near the end zone. But a huge collision blow delivered there by the linebacker.
Well, I thought we'd see this tight end all game long within this game plan, but that's just his second catch of the game. The defense has done a nice job of being able to recognize where he is and take him out of this plan.
They keep the kicker on the sidelines. It's 4th down from the 4. They're going for it. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Pass caught. Can he get in? And he's not going to get there. The defense rises up and makes a huge 4th down stop.
Chris, I like the call here going for it on 4th down, but the receiver has got to do a better job of knowing exactly where that first down marker is and run that route a yard or 2 beyond the sticks to be able to give yourself a chance to pick up the first down. Instead, defense comes up with a stop and they get the ball back.
And the Hokies offense is back out on the field. Stop after a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. The offense will take their first time out of the half to talk strategy here. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. 6-yard gain sets up a 3rd and 4. The Hokies will hustle to the line to crank the tempo. Quarterback in the shotgun here on 3rd down. Grab behind the line. It's Mason. They bring him down, but not before he gains first down yardage. The Hokies come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. And the wideout goes in motion. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. That gain is good enough for a first down. Ball spotted at the 42. The Hokies are moving quickly down the field. Play action here on first down. Quarterback escapes the pocket. They're going to scramble now. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Love the aggressive mindset from the play caller here on first down. Take a shot downfield. And the thing is, they're all covered. Nobody's open. He gets flushed out of the pocket, decides to run towards the boundary and gets out of bounds, and a good gain and a first down.
And looking to throw now on first down. Makes a quick catch. Gets some space around the 30. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play. And the Hokies looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. And the back gets the football. It's a 1-yard gain. 2nd and 9 coming up. Offense lines up. This is the 7th play now in this drive. 2nd down. We're going to throw it. Looks over the middle, and that's complete. And they get him down after the completion.
One thing we know for sure, I don't know as a play caller, you can make that call without a quarterback who can throw it with a big arm. He put that on a rope.
So here we go, 3rd down in the red zone, the kind of play that decides football games. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play, trying to preserve as much clock as possible. Crucial. 3rd down coming up in the red zone. Can they keep the drive going, or will they have to settle for 3? Going to pick up the 3rd and short through the air. Caught behind the line. It's Mason. Forced out of bounds, but a nice gain there, and the offense will have a 1st and goal.
Now that's what I call coming through for your team in a pressure situation. Great read, got the ball where it needed to go, and now you're set up to get 6.
First and goal. Can the offense punch it in and claim the lead here in the fourth quarter? And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. Touchdown, Hokies. And they'll claim the fourth quarter lead.
You just love to see this when the game is on the line. This offensive line does a great job of executing up front, giving this back just enough room to be able to get into the end zone and give them the lead.
See if they can convert the point after. PAT up and good. The lead is 4 during the final quarter. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. Returner trying to create good field position. And the returner brought down by the coverage team now. Offense back out on the field. Linebackers maybe trying to confuse the line with some movement. Receiver in motion now. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. Important second down play coming up. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Gets the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete. Third down here. Time for perhaps one more play before the 2-minute warning. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Catch made across the middle by the running back. Moves the ball out across the 30, and that's good for a first down. We've reached the 2-minute warning now. Can this offense come away with a late comeback victory? And the Wolverines starting a new series here on 1st and 10. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play, brings up second down.
Yeah, this is the one thing I love about this running back is his ability to get involved in the pass game. Runs a great route, just doesn't come down with a catch.
Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Looking to chuck it again. And this one is caught. They finally get him down. It's a big gain. Ball moves to the 47.
Man, this wide receiver has been a difference maker in this football game. He's got 2 touchdowns already. Now they look to him again, and he picks up the first down.
The offense operating at peak efficiency. They come to the line again. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. That's a design quarterback keeper. And he's pushed out of bounds after a short run. Not enough for a first. Second down after that run on the previous play. And he'll set up to throw. And the quarterback finds the tight end for the completion. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first. The defense takes their third and final timeout to make some adjustments at the sideline. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Takes the toss, heads to his right. It's good for a 3-yard gain, so 2nd and 7.
Hat on the hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
Offense sets up for play number 8 on this drive. The quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Linebackers trying to confuse this offense now. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a 3rd down.
Smart decision here by the defensive coordinator to go with dime coverage, get more speed on the field, extra defensive backs, and because of that, really not many places to throw the football for this quarterback.
So now it's 3rd and short from the 23. Potential 4-down territory. Let's see what the 3rd down call is. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. But a huge hit by the linebacker. What a tackle.
I know they have big hopes for this drive and where it can ultimately end, but by not picking up that first down, we got a 4th down. They've got to get the first down before they worry about scoring.
So here we go. Down 1 score. They're going to go for it on 4th down. Crucial play here. They go to the air. Quarterback escapes the pocket and takes off. And the junior decides to pick up the first down himself. Defense cannot get this offense to 4th down. Offense continues the long drive. Looking to throw it on first down. Solid gain there on first down. Looks to be just inches short of the marker. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. And the offense will spend a timeout. Just 14 seconds left on the clock.
Well, this defense is being challenged. They're close to their own goal line, but how about this play? All 11 guys coming together. They stood firm. The result is a short loss for the offense. Nice job.
Offense facing a 3rd down now. They can still get a first down without scoring. In the 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. Doesn't hold on. Good hit by the DB. Now it brings up 4th down. The Wolverines will crank up the tempo. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. And he's throwing for it on 4th down. And he's brought down. A sack will end this drive. Huge play here by the defense.